Whether you're shipping overseas for the first time, or you want to save time at the post office, we'll show you how you can buy international postage using USPS's Click-N-Ship. So, let's get cracking. The first thing you'll have to do is go to USPS's website. Scroll down a little bit and you'll see an icon that says Click-N-Ship. Once you click on that, it'll take you to a login page. If you don't have a free account, you'll have to make one. When you log in, it'll take you to a page with 5 steps that you'll need to fill in. Step 1 is the return address. It will already be filled out with your address and information. If you don't want that to be your return address, click Edit and change it. Under More Actions, you can also opt in to have them send tracking information to you. Step 2 is the delivery address. This is the place you're sending the package to, so fill in their name and address. If you need help with international address formats, we also have a how-to for that. For this batch order section, check this off if you're sending identical packages. For example, you would check this box if you own a business and you're sending 10 small priority boxes with the same item, but to all different addresses. Under More Actions, you'll have the option to send the recipient an email once the shipping label is created, much like when you get a notification when your item is shipped. And if whoever you're sending this package to can't have packages delivered to their address, you could select Hold for Pickup at the post office. That way they could pick it up at the post office themselves whenever it arrives. Step 3 is the shipping date, so that's when you're going to drop it off at the post office. Step 4 is your package's details. You'll need to add your package's total weight. And to get the most accurate weight, you'll need a postal scale. Once you put in your weight, a checkbox will appear and it'll ask you if your package is larger than 12 inches. If so, check the box and input your package's dimensions. You'll need to take a ruler and measure the length, width, and height of your box or package. If you're sending a gift like us, make sure to check that box. After that, calculate the estimated value of everything that's in your box and put that amount in package value. This is for insurance purposes. Step 5 is service type. You can choose from USPS's Priority Mail International, Priority Mail Express International, First Class Package International Service, and Global Express Guaranteed. If you're not sure which service you need, we have a how-to explaining the features of each. When you select one of them, a list will appear with different options within that category, as well as how long it'll take to be delivered and how much the postage would be. Since we used our own box and not an actual priority box, we'll pick Priority Mail International, choose your own box. Insurance is free, but it'll only cover up to $200 for packages with merchandise and $100 for packages with non-negotiable documents like audits, business records, medical records, transcripts, and any other document that has no immediate cash value. You can purchase additional insurance for packages with merchandise, but not for non-negotiable documents. To double-check what items have insurance coverage, be sure to check the index of countries and localities for all the postal details on the country you're sending your package to. Now let's say your package can't be delivered, or for some reason your recipient never claims the package you sent. Under non-delivery options, you can choose whether you want your package to be sent back to you, or to treat it as abandoned. We're going to choose Return to Sender. That way if something does go wrong, I can at least get everything I sent back. Once you're done filling out all of the information for those 5 steps, click Continue. Here, we'll need to fill out a few more steps. Step 6 is again non-delivery options, so just select what you picked on the previous page. Step 7 is basically a summary of what's in your package. From the Contents drop-down menu, choose which category pertains to your items. Then, in the Contents description and comments, elaborate on those categorized items. For example, we're sending Christmas gifts, and we listed what those gifts are. If you run a business, you'll need to enter your license number and certificate number to send packages internationally. For Step 8, you'll have to be very specific about what you're sending because this is part of your customs form. Then, enter that item's estimated value, how many you have in your package, and how much it weighs. And yes, you'll need to be accurate about that weight, so be sure to use a scale. Again, if you're a business, you'll need to enter that item's HS tariff number and select what country it came from. If you have additional items, click Add Item. You'll need to fill out these detailed descriptions for every single item that's in your package. Once you've included all of your items, double-check the list at the bottom. Luckily, instead of us using a calculator, it'll automatically figure out your package's total value and how much it weighs. Step 9 is export information. Though most times you don't need one, businesses may be required to have an export license for certain packages. If that's you, check Shipment requires an export license. Also, if your package's value is over $2,500, you may need an export license too. To register for one, you'll have to go to aesdirect.census.gov to complete an AES certification quiz. USPS also gives step-by-step instructions on how to do this. For everyone else, you'll have to select one of the AES exemptions. AES, or Automated Export System Exemption, is a code that indicates the reason why you didn't need to file electronic export information. The most common ones are NOEEI 30.36 is for authorized shipments regardless of value destined to Canada that don't require an export license. NOEEI 30.37H is for authorized shipments of gift parcels or humanitarian donations that don't require an export license. Your packages must be going to one of these countries: Crimea, Cuba, Iran, North Korea, Sudan, and Syria. NOEEI 30.37A is for items that have a value of $2,500 or less each and don't require an export license, though this can't be used for items sent to the countries listed from NOEEI 30.37H. Lastly, NOEEI 30.37Y covers shipments that only contain published books, software, or similar media that are made available for general distribution to foreign libraries or similar institutions and don't require an export license. Our package value is less than $2,500, so we're going to select NOEEI 30.37A. At the bottom of the page, you'll see information about restrictions and prohibitions. If you're not sure, check the index of countries and localities for all the postal details on the country you're sending your package to. When you're done filling out and double-checking all of your information, click Continue. You'll be brought to a page that summarizes all of the data you just put in. It'll also show you the final cost of what you have to pay for that label. When you're ready to pay, click Billing Information. Here, you'll have the options to pay using a credit card or PayPal. Once you're done entering your payment information, click Print and Pay. Here is where you can print your label and customs form. You can also save it as a PDF so you can print it later. Once you print everything out, you can cut each page to be the same size. Now all you have to do is go to the post office with your package, and the cashier will take all of these papers and put them in a customs envelope form and then stick it to your box. And then you're good to go. If this video helped, please give us a like. And if you're looking for more shipping how-tos or to learn something entirely different, be sure to check out our how-to hub and subscribe. Your next project might be right here. Well, I gotta go check these customs forms for this package, so I'll catch you guys later. Let's see.